Hey guys, what up? This is Star Delta 9 coming back at you. I'm going to be doing a cutting of wine soap. I did a wine soap from Dow Wines. I did beautiful little cupcakes. I shredded the wine soap and I mixed it in like a confetti. And then the embeds that are in on the top, the stars and the hearts, are embeds of wine soap that I made. And then these two loaves, I have a tall skinny and a regular loaf. I'm going to go ahead and cut, and I have 4 hearts. I'm going to put my gloves on and I'll show you because I don't want to leave fingerprints on them. I hope you guys are all doing well. I've been a little under the weather myself. You probably hear it in my voice. I feel sick. I've had a little cold and I went to the doctor and all is well. It's just a change of season cold, he said. So I feel much, much better than I did. So I made little hearts that go with it. These are the hearts, and they have the shredded wine soap on the inside. I did 4 of those. I think they came out beautiful. I'm going to trim around the edges with my little tool here. If you guys are looking to get soaps, I really pride myself on making sure my environment's clean and as aseptic as possible, so no one gets, sick. I do have a business resale license and I am insured. Aren't those beautiful? I love the dark and the light that the wine did on the molds. I made little hearts. I actually did an in-bed slab, and then I cut them. I'm surprised how well they came out. I'm not a real artist on cutting, and all of the soap on the inside is the wine. I think they came out beautiful. I do wholesale orders and specialty orders on cupcake soaps, birthday cake soaps, wedding soaps, baby showers, things like that. So if that's something that you're considering doing, you should check my email and email me something. You can pick the colors, the theme, depending on a boy or a girl, right, for the birthday. I'm going to do some boy cupcakes. These are so sweet. I was going to see the little dark color in here. I was going to do a small round, just like an ice cream scoop. You know how it makes that fluffy ice cream when it swirls up. But I didn't like the color, so I just used a dollop in the center to build up the rest of my cupcakes. And I used the darker color for skulls for the little boys, to make cupcakes or soaps for the little boys. Super cute. Super, super cute. I love that. I love the way they came out. I'm doing a lemon cake. I'm gonna do lemon slice, like a lemon slice. I'm doing those today and trying to promote my little soap shed. It's not easy. This is gonna turn yellow. See how it's turning yellow already? The frosting, as it cures, it's going to turn this really beautiful yellowy color frosting. So that's what you see here. It's beginning to turn. I can't wait. I used amaretto, which is a natural colorant. I didn't use any micas. Amaretto is used in foods and spices, and so it makes this really beautiful yellow color. And so it'll take a minute for it to saponify and completely cure. These can be shipped out on February 5th, just in time for Valentine's Day. I'm just going to move a little bit of these shredded crystals on top so they don't get on the soap. Sometimes it's like when you put an herb or a botanical on top, they don't always all stay. I'm going to move these ones. So that's the cupcakes. They came out just beautiful. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut this soap up. I did a tall, skinny loaf, and I did a regular loaf. This is the regular loaf, and I did heart embeds on top. Smells delicious. And this one is the tall, skinny, and I didn't do any embeds on the top. We'll start with the tall, skinny. It just came out beautiful. That was one of the top embeds from the glitter. They just came out beautiful. On the top, I used the amaretto and some beetroot powder to make the colorant on top because I wanted to keep it as natural as possible. But of course, you know, wine has sugar in it. But I figure everybody loves sugar. Oh, I just love the confetti in it. It's going to be more like the color of the Merlot, the wine, the Cabernet, when it is completely saponified. I'm hoping to take some of these over to Tobin and James and let them try a few and see if maybe they want to put some of my soaps in their gift shop. This will be a big year for me to promote my business because I'm alone and I'm, you know, older and people don't seem to want to hire older people. And so I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. So any help that I get is extremely grateful. Stuck my fingernail in that. So beautiful. It came out stunning. I did some Valentine hearts for Valentine's Day and some cupcakes for Valentine's Day and another confetti soap type soap for Valentine's Day. I'm going to take them over to the shop and see if any of the girls want to put some in their shop on a little cupcake rack and offer them to their customers. Wish me luck on that. I know everyone's struggling to make $1 today. God is good and I'm grateful, and I know if he feed a hummingbird on the petal of a rose, he's going to feed me. I needn't worry of this. They are just stunning. I cannot wait to try these. I want to talk a little bit about the cure process. A lot of people say, you know, it's 4 weeks to cure soap. It's 4 to 6 weeks to cure soap. Yes, that's true. The harder the bar is, the better. The longer that you can let it cure, the more absorption of water, the more evaporation takes place on the water discount. But not everybody soaps at the same water discount, correct? And I just want to tell you, once the soap has gone through saponification, and I've removed it from the mold and it has sat 24 hours, I could take that bar of soap and go directly into my shower with it and use it. It's perfectly fine to use. It's soap. However, the soap will be softer. It won't be as hard. It won't last as long. It may feel more silkier in your hand. And so the soap can actually be used 24 hours after cut. That's my opinion on all the research I've done and all the books I've read on saponification and curing and all of those beautiful things that the soap goes through. It's a chemical process that takes place. And once that chemical process takes place, the soap is perfectly safe to use. And that happens when you're soaping. You come to emulsion when you're soaping. You come to trace and then you pour. And then 24 hours later, it's saponified. Cured? No. Saponified? Yes. So I think that people are confusing the issue and maybe should do a little more research. I, too, allow my bars to cure 4 to 6 weeks. I even let my olive oil, pure olive oil, or my baby butt soap cure for 8 weeks because of the evaporation and the type of oils I use. My water discount or lack of water discount is considered on each recipe. So it's based off of that, basically, how I go. I've got probably enough to do 2 more batches of this prepared. Not oils, but the wine. I made the wine for it, the wine soap, and it's all prepared and ready to go. This makes a perfect little sample size, I think, and that's part of the reason I don't cut off the ends. I use them as samples, and I don't think I need to cut them off. I think they're perfectly fine, and I use sodium lactate because I use silicone molds, and it prevents the silicone mold. It helps it to come out and prevents it from sticking. So those are the tall and skinny, as you can see. They're much taller than this bar, yeah? And some people like a tall and skinny bar. They like the way it fits in their hand better. So I offer both. And now this is the one I did with the embeds on the top. If I got my measurements right, and I took my smart pill that day, it should be good. All right, those are just absolutely stunning. Stunning. So you can see them. I took my smart pill that day. Just gorgeous. In case you're wondering, I am wearing a mask, and I am wearing gloves, and I have my hairnet on. Just beautiful. Oh man, they came out. I just can't even get over how sweet they look. No soda ash at all. I have figured out soda ash, I think. And as soon as I say that, I'll do a loaf. And I won't pop it. I'll leave it out or something. And it's got soda ash. Soda ash is something that sits on the top sometimes, and it's usually attracted by air. It's harmless. And when I steam my soaps for packaging, it takes it right off. I don't even think I'm going to need to bevel these. They came out so perfect. I think soaping is an art. And I'm an amateur. There are soapers that have far greater skills than I, and I honor their lessons, and I cherish everything they teach me. You know, I learn something every day. It's kind of like life, you know? You learn something new every day. I'm really pleased with the way they came out. Very, very pleased. I love the top. Just matched perfectly. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you. If you have a social media platform or if you've purchased any soap from me, please go to my Stars Little Soap Shed and maybe put a picture of the item or place a review up or tag me or something so that customers can see that you have purchased from me. You know, I'm a nurse and I pride myself on aseptic technique whenever possible, even in my regular cooking that I do for myself. I don't think I'm beveling at all. Look how just beautiful. And the embeds that I cut, I don't know. I must have been really happy that day because that happy pill. I'm referring to a metaphorical happy pill. I watched The Matrix, you know, the blue pill, the red pill. And I'm referring metaphorically, but I just love the way it came out. These I'm going to put on the cure rack, and I'm going to do the lemon bars today. I'm waiting for my lye to cool, and I'm going to do strawberry embeds for a strawberry cream soap that I'm going to do. This one's not going to have probably a sample. I'm not even beveling these, Star. Oh, put your finger in there. I'm so excited. I can't even get over what a great job you did on these, Star. You did great, honey. Let me see. I want to see. So I will get a small sample from this one. Not very big, but I always like to put a nice size sample in one of my larger orders because it's just a way for them to try the new soap or just to show my gratification of thanks. I like to throw in little extras. If you've ordered from me, you know this. Man, they came out stunning. Stunning. So if you're like looking to, let's say, you're gonna do a birthday party for kids, let's say, and most parents that I have run across, they are not really comfortable with sending 10 or 12 children home with a bag of candy because the dentist is not going to appreciate that very much, right? And so I always tell them, you can order a cupcake tray, let's say, or a cupcake cake. You can do a cake. You can do a pie, and you can cut it in slices, and then each child will go home with a cupcake soap. And you can always do the themed soaps. You can do, if it's Wonder Woman, let's say, or it's Batman you want, or some sort of theme that you want. Guaranteed, I probably have the mold, and you can pick the fragrance, and you can probably pick your, well, not probably, you can pick your colors, and I can do them. And it's so much better to send them home with, and I'll show you something. So you can order cupcakes like this that are piped, and you can do themed ones, right? And I'll show you something else you can do. These are donut soaps. Glazed donut soaps. You can do these too. I pipe in the cream in the center, and then I do the bottom, and I do the top, and then I glaze them. And they look like donuts, don't they? And you can send them home with a donut soap. And the kids love these. They adore them. And these ones are pink. And you can also keep in mind all my products are organic, pet-friendly, vegan-friendly. So I don't use any sweet almond oil because of the allergies, the nut allergies. You lose 30% of your market, and people that want to purchase can't because they have an allergy to a nut. So I just omit those oils completely so that everybody across the board gets an opportunity to try my product. These are the darker ones, and these are the lighter ones. See how the bottom is darker? So I did a maroon type color and the pink, a light pink. And I just think they're adorable, and they look just like a donut, and I want to eat them. I want to eat them. And these embeds are made of wine. I piped all of the piping. The wine shreds on the inside is a wine soap I did on a slab, and then I shredded all the soap. It's a white cupcake base, and it's going to be kind of that yellow. See how it's getting darker here? It's going to be more of like a cream tan, almost like a peanut butter, to match the wine, the Merlot. But I did Cabernet, and so it's going to match the Cabernet inside the soap. So if you're looking to get, donuts, cupcakes, a cake, a pie, pie slices, or bathroom soaps like this that have hearts in them. These soaps right here, these weigh 4 ounces. This is a full bar of soap. A full bar of soap. And you can do a matching sink bar and a bath bar for a gift set for Valentine's Day. You can order 12 of these and or 10 of these and 10 of these to have for your own self, for your home. And you wouldn't buy soap for, I bet you, about 2 years. Ask anyone that's bought a 10 loaf soap from me, and they say, your soaps last forever. Yes, they do, because I pride myself on using very luscious butters and hard oils, soft oils, and I'm very picky, and I locally source everything so I can give back to the local vendors, the mom and pops that work their tail off like I do, and nobody sees them. And I go to their stores and I source their products because I want to support them, right? And so people that don't know your product, they can't support you if they don't know it. They can't support you if they haven't seen it. They can't support you if your website's not working. And I've had quite a few obstacles and challenges that have tried to defeat me. You know, my website's crashed. I paid for 3 years on my website. And you want to hear? I paid to have it maintained too for 3 years. The person that was maintaining the site took my money, ripped me off, did not maintain my site, and my site never worked for 3 years, and I had to pay GoDaddy, and I fought them the whole 3 years of it being up, and it's coming down on the 28th, and I will never do that again, you know? Never. I mean, to do that for in 3 years almost, not to be seen, not to be heard of, not to be, it's like, I'm paying you to promote my site. I'm paying you to be the administrator of my site, and you took my money, my product that I gave you, and you ran. What a coward. And so been a tough lesson for me to learn. And so it's okay. It's all right. When one door closes, another one opens. And if I have to stand on the corner with my soaps and my business resale license, I'm gonna do it. Because it's what keeps a roof over my head, guys. And I don't know about you, but the roof over my head's pretty important. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the soaps. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that, I'm sorry. If you'd like to get some, please let me know. My emails are in the tag section. I love you guys. Namaste.